other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by I'm moving the bricks. You talk about now we're doing it, prick. If you in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm to shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow in a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Fuck the back day yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a two drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2? If you do half of what I do, then you'll be hitting the deck. I got to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show 'em this ain't the squad or a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Fuck the back day yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Fuck the back day yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh! Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. 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 You just heard the sound of the king of the South. T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats the Monster. From the top. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
The address is 347 Don Shula Drive. In honor of the legendary coach, the stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. With Greg Olson, Mike Tirico up here in the booth. So glad that you are along with us. Greg got a couple offenses here that love to take their shots down the field, so the defenses really have their task right in front of them if they want to win this game.
Yeah, no question. I think as many of the matchups that we've dove into this entire week, it really comes down to which defense puts a lid on the opposing passing game and prevents as many big plays as possible. We see it week in and week out. The correlation between generating big plays, especially through the air, directly leads to the ability to score points. So make teams go the long way. You know, the defense, an old saying is, make them snap it again.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Little backyard football here by the quarterback. It looked like he was running around the playground in his early days. The disruption of the timing early was the key, and from that point on, him and his receiver just unable to get on the same page.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. He'll drop to throw. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Inside the 40. And he's out of bounds, but all the way down at the 30-yard line. A big play that time on 4th and 1. To gain of 43 yards. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Back to throw. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. They get 16 on that connection. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late,
that is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Arizona. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
And now they want to show they mean business here. Offense going to remain out there and try for 2. That's going to be caught. So the aggressiveness pays off right away. And just like that, the lead is 8-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. They'll stick with him again. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. And we're back to South Florida after this.
Ready,
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll try to run for it. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 33 yards.
Here we go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Griffin. And the Cardinals are going to take over here at their own 22.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Let's go. Go.
Now, faking the give. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's caught! And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their time.
Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. TIAA Bank Field, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Keith Scott, joined by Brock Ewert for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Okay, ready?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Get it.
Straight to the air they go. Getting out to his left. He's running with it. And this one does not go far.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
On the move, headed right. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Escapes the pocket. He doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Complete Derrick Henry. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Ball at the 33 for first down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He's on the move. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. There's a flag on the field. Offense to the line for second down. He's dropping back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a gain of 5, but they still need a bunch here on 4th down. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. The kick by Shudak is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's Smith on the return. And look at this return. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Throwing it to start this drive. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. That one intended for Trey McBride. And now it's 2nd down. Back to throw now. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They're throwing it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The rookie from Penn State makes the play.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing. completes. It's Bijan Robinson. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 43. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Back in his own 49.
He's going to throw this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. So that brings up 4th and long. Jacksonville in punt formation. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60 plus. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock. But, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing now on 1st down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Jaguars have the football back just shy of the midfield stripe. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Woo, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Tag.
He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
End of the first quarter with the score Jaguars 3.
Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at 3rd and very long. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Give him 1 on the carry. It's going to be 4th down. The Jaguars into punt formation. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. He broke 50 on his 1st punt and looks to have done the same here. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And it'll be Cardinals football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Working quickly here. Play action on 1st down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jaguars get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. We'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
Here's Henry running left. Jukes one defender, and he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Offense up to the line fast. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up second and goal. At the Cardinals.
On 2nd and 12 now. Escapes out to the left. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Jaguars grow their lead just before halftime. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's not going to escape this. The Jacks drop him. Cardinals in the hurry-up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Another try following the sack. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Cardinals in the hurry-up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Chased out to his right. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. The kick by Shudak is good. And our first half ends with 3 points. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Here's Smith on the return. Return's looking good so far. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said,
he's got it at the 30. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he reaches the end zone. That conversion cuts the lead down to 5. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Let's go.
Moss, the receiver, in motion right. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Going to the ground again on 1st. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Rolling up. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down.
That's grabbed inside the 30. Offense in the hurry up here. To throw it on first down. Flush down now to his left.
All right, we'll call that one a drop. He escapes, quarterback does. He avoids taking the sack. He's also denied a gain of any kind.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
19, Tiger, 19. Ready.
We'll give right side to Henry. And he's hit at the line of scrimmage. The run outside returns nothing. Working quickly here.
Cowboy 80.
It's 3rd and 10.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Jaguars push their lead further to start the half. On is Little for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, I'd say some frustrations at the deficit bleeding over onto the field as they get rung up for the personal foul.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Frustration and emotion, right? You got to play with emotion, but you can't let emotion play you. And especially when you're digging out of a hole like they are.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. New set of downs for him at the 38. To the air now on 1st and 10. He's got Smith. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Arizona! A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver. I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2, but that risk pays off.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Needed a little more to reach the landing zone, so give them the ball at the 40-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Here we go, go.
Henry running to the left. And he's brought down after a short gain. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
This is Henry on second. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
That's good for a Jaguars. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First down, and they go back to Henry. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Come on, set.
Running once more with Henry. Nice cut back to the... Oh no, the ball is loose! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Man, did those sidelines get loud. I think we all had to figure out what the heck was going on and who recovered the ball. But the minute they see the defense gets it, Kate, look at them. They save 6 points, and they get the ball back for their offense.
Has it downfield, working the left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Setting up to pass. That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams. And he's out just a second shy of reaching the red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw it. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either. Here he is to throw. Into traffic, complete.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. That's it for all of us. On behalf of our crew and my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. This has been another edition of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.
It's Paul. I was listening to the album. Good luck. You're on your own.
Guess who's back? Back again. She's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
Well, look what the stork brung. Little baby devil with the forked tongue. And it's sticking out, yeah, like a sore thumb. With a forehead that it grew horns from. Still a white shirt. Pulling up in a Chrysler to the cipher with the in a light shirt. Lyrical technician, an electrician. Y'all light work. And I don't gotta play pretend. It's you I make believe. And you know I'm here to stay, cause me. If I was to ever take a leave, it would be aspirin to break your feet. If I was to ask for Megan D. Stallion if she would shot at a feat. I don't know, but I'm glad to be back like abracadabra. If I'm my last trick, just like that, and I'm back. But I will an 8-year-old indeed with a participation trophy. Yes, I have zero doubts that this whole world's bound to turn into some Girl Scouts. That censorship bureau's out. Set me down. So when I started this verse, it did start off lighthearted at first, but it feels like I'm targeted. Mind-boggling how my profit is skyrocketed. Look what I pocketed. Yeah, it's just like y'all have been like jogging in. I've been running at full speed. Oh my God, it's a chicken out again. Abracadabra. If I'm my last trick, I'm about to reach in my back, bro. Like abracadabra. If I'm my last trick, just like that, and I'm back, bro. He'd probably say that everything is gay. What's my name? What's my name? So how many little kids still wanna act like me? You were being attacked by bees in the coop, leaning back my seat. Open R. Kelly's favorite group, the black guy. In my Air Max 90s, white tees, walking parental. But Chinese, like a hacky sack, I treat the whole world 'cause I got it at my feet. How can I explain to you that even myself I'm a danger to? I hop on tracks like a kangaroo and say a few things that do to anger you. Dad, if I think that, I'ma say that. Cancel me, what? Okay, that's it. Go ahead, Paul. Quit, snake. You male cross-dresser, fake. And I'll probably get for that. Why? But you can all. In fact, them, Dre, Jimmy, me, you. My own kids that brass. Think of them and you are. You two are. Got two. Biggest root paws. What you thought you saw ain't what you saw. 'Cause you're never gonna see me caught sleeping. See the kidnapping. Never did happen. Like Sherry Papini, Harry Houdini. I vanish into the thin air as I'm leaving like abracadabra. If I'm my last trick, I'm about to reach in my back, bro. Like abracadabra. If I'm my last trick, just like that, and I'm back, bro.
Point five, do what I should, man. Point five, do what I could, man. Point five, do what I should, man. Point five, do what I could, man. Point five, do what I should, man. Point five, do what I could, man. Point five, do what I should, man. Point five, do what I could.
I ain't never got to say, baby. Ain't do no wrong. I can clean up good for you. No, I know right from wrong. 'Cause I wanna make it. So nasty. I'm a $1 million baby. Don't ask me. Oh, hell no. You rip my city.
Point blank, do what I could, man. Point blank, do what I should, man. Point blank, do what I could, man.
One in a million. All right now. Since birth, I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, hittery side, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found in yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music.